The first step in understanding time value of money is you should understand what is future value. That is, if you are investing a money now, what will be the value of that money in the future? That's what we call as future value. And there are basically two methods available for finding the future value. The two methods are, number one is through simple interest, and number two is through compound interest. You can find the future value using the simple interest and the compound interest. In this session, I'll explain what is simple interest with a couple of examples. To start with, we should know what is simple interest. See, in simple interest, there is a basic assumption. The assumption is, if you are investing an amount, that amount is going to generate some interest for you, and that interest will be paid to you at the end of the year. It means again the amount which you have invested come back to the original position. Then in the second year again interest will be calculated and that would be paid back to you. So again principal will come back to the original position. Just to give an example, let's say you are investing 1000 rupees, 1000 INR, and this is invested at 10%. So at the end of first year, you will have interest. How much? It is 1000 into 10%. You will have 100. So at the end of first year, you will receive an interest of 100, and again this interest is going to be paid to you. So this interest will be paid to you less 100. So interest balance will become 0. And what will happen to your principal? Your principal will remain at 1000. Your principal is going to remain at 1000. So this is the position at the end of year 1. Again you have to calculate for year 2, and in year 2 interest will be calculated again on the principal of 1000. So again principal of 1000 into 10%, you will get an interest of 100. So it goes till the investment period. So what you have to understand is, in simple interest, interest are calculated and paid at the end of the year. So next year interest will be calculated again on the original principal amount. And if I want to express this as a formula, it is very simple. Simple interest, SI, is equal to principal, which is referred by P, into I, which stands for interest rate, into N. N represents the number of period. So if my principal is 1000 and if my interest rate is 10%, and if I'm investing for 2 years period, then simple interest is going to be 1000 into 10% can be written as 10 by 100, and here N is 2 years. So I am investing it for 2 years. So into 2, that is 1000 into 10 by 100 can be written as 0.10 into 2. So it is 100 into 2, 200. So you get what is simple interest. Here the simple interest is nothing but 200. By investing your 1000 for a period of 2 years at 10%, you get your interest as 200. And here the assumption is this interest of 200 is split into 100 in the first year and 100 in the second year, and this is getting paid to you at the end of each and every year. That is, you are going to get this 200 in 2 parts. At the end of first year, at the end of second year. At the end of first year, you will receive 100. At the end of second year, you will receive another 100. Okay, so understand the basic assumption in simple interest, that is, interest is paid at the end of the year. Now we'll take one simple case study to understand the simple interest. Let me show you that. Yeah, you have a simple case study where you have to calculate simple interest and the future value of rupees 1000 invested at 7% for 3 years. Here 1000 rupees is invested at 7% for 3 years, and you have to calculate the simple interest as well as the future value. What is the formula for simple interest? The formula for simple interest is equal to principal into I into N, where P stands for the amount invested. In this case, the amount invested is 1000 into I represents the rate of interest, so that is 7 by 100 into n represents the period. For how many years they are investing? They are investing for 3 years, so into 3 years, that is 1000 into 0.07, that is 7% is written as 0.07 into 3 years, and that gives the value as, say, 70 into 3, that is 210. So this is the simple interest you would get if you are investing 1000 rupees at 7% for 3 years. And now the question also asks you to find out what is the future value. How do you find the future value? Here the future value is very simple. It is principal plus simple interest, because you are investing 1000 plus you are getting additional how much, 210 rupees over a period of 3 years. So the future value of this money is nothing but this 1000 which was invested plus 210. So the future value is 1210. This is how we find future value using simple interest.